Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio with freight forwarding coming at ya. That's stone. That is stone, baby. Yeah. Spending a little bit of time doing some exploration while I'm not too sure what new projects we need to jump on, but there's always stuff to do. Right now I'm taking care of a bit of scanning, trying to see where we might have some resource viability. A little bit there. A little bit there. I like this chunk. This chunk right here. Seal it there, seal it there. We've got iron, we've got coal, we've got iron. We've got titanium. I wonder if titanium requires anything special to mine it. Uranium requires sulfuric acid, which isn't terrible. We have it on train, so I would just have to pipe that over to a ship and ship it over, or produce it on site. Actually, I haven't seen, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen any oil spots on land. I think they've all been Oceania bound. Yeah, keep going. I don't need to set up shop if I'm just going to uncover these water tiles real quick. Ooh. Who's a pretty boy? Oh my. Hold on. 4.5 million, and there's uranium here? Oh, this might be perfect. Some fighting, yes. Oh, a little, hold on. Did I see a little stone? 17k? Little. Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you on the charts. We'll cartographize up your shiz. For sure. It's our responsibility. Make sure everything is accounted for. I don't want to do this quick. There are biters on the nearby. Oh, okay. There's more biters than I thought. What do we got? Big? We got mediums? We got mediums. Oh, we got some big worms, though. Some coal. Is that lead? What are those? Just worms, okay. What else? What else? What else? Oh, it's been a hot minute since I saved. There we go. That's an obscene amount of iron. And I think that'll work pretty well for what I want to accomplish. Only other thing I really need to do is also figure out military logistics. Right now I've got a box full of ammunition. That's it. It's not even full. It's a few hundred rounds. And maybe what I should do is I should build up a military supply dock. Set up a boat that literally just has military stuff on it, and then cart that around to all the outposts I'll eventually have. How much fuel have you spent anyway? Yeah, that's not bad. Move it to all the outposts, and then that way I can guarantee there's X amount of materials on at each outpost, right? Guarantee is a strong word, but that's kind of how I'm feeling about it. What would be there? Ammunition repair packs, replacement turrets, replacement walls. One stack of each kind of power pole might be cool. Belts, basic inserters to feed the turrets. Like a lot of just resupply level stuff. Some uranium. This is also a fairly cute little island thing we got going on here. This thing. Try again. Need you to take one thing. Oof, okay. The numbers have increased, which is not unexpected. Pull. Okay. We'll swing a little north as well. Just get, you know, a little bit more of an all-round view of what we've got. The main objective for what we have next, resource allocation-wise and resource acquisition-wise, is going to be uranium and titanium. Each of these items are going to allow us to progress differently. The uranium is going to allow us to do purple science. I'm going to run into so many biters. Holy crap. It's too bad this thing doesn't have a gun. I'd love to just harass. Oh, I could harass with droids and grenades and all kinds of stuff. Maybe this gives a really strong case for the drones. Hold on, I'm calling that wrong. Defender, combat robot. They are called combat robots. If I check the bonuses, follower robot. Okay, that's what they're called. That's what we'll call them. Until I forget 5 seconds from now and call them whatever I want. How about that? So yeah, sorry, I keep interrupting myself, and now I'm apologizing for it. Good stuff. Uranium's going to allow us to do purple tech. It'll also allow us to do nuclear power, which power we're solid on. We don't need additional power right now. We've tripled our caloric density, or I don't know how to say it. Switching over to solid fuel a while ago, so that's awesome. Not much we have to do there. There's tons of oil spots we could still take, so that's awesome. Energy's no longer an issue. So realistically, nuclear power would be cool. I'm not really feeling a super duper strong case on it. What I am feeling though is titanium is going to allow us electronic engines or something, and that's going to allow us robots. The construction bots, more specifically, are going to be the biggest help. That'll allow me to redo my train network if I felt that was necessary. Also, when we make landfall, I want to be able to just boom, boom, boom. Here's a bunch of turrets. I filled a bunch of ammo. We're making landfall. We are making a mess. That's what I want to be able to do. And being able to deploy quickly is the most important thing we can accomplish. Getting caught with my anything down is effectively a death sentence, I think. As the pollution grows, the longer we're sticking around, the more the enemy is going to be able to build up, and that's an issue. So, like, if we were to take this titanium, I want to be able to land with the hovercraft, drop a line of turrets, or harvest the trees, drop a line of turrets, and then just move, 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 move. That's the plan. So I think I kind of sold myself on the idea that I want titanium first. Almost done. This is a little annoying of a process, but it does me a very nice favor in the future. That's a lot of copper. Oh my. 12 million, I'll guess. Oh, 6.7 million. It's a lot of wide. That pile of copper is playing it wide instead of playing it tall. Go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I gotta get me one of those eating pads. Plug it into a wall. It just keeps your beverage warm. Like, I think I've seen some for like $2 on eBay. But that does not make me feel good about the safety of such a device. Is that a worm? It's a huge rock. Okay. The problem is when I do the YouTube and the Twitch stream and all that, I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And some people like that. That's weird, but that's okay. I respect it. The thing is, my beverage always gets cold. I know, it's a very first world problem. I get it. Alright, no resources in this hit. we're gonna go east. It looks like iron, it's just water. We're gonna go east, we're going to set up a shop or two, and then we're gonna call that it for the exploration portion of the program. I'd love some satellite imagery. Like a GPS system, effectively, but like maybe just something that I could deploy, like a scanning probe or something. Like that would be pretty cool. Something that would just help with this part. This part isn't bad at all. Yeah. Set up shop real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Nope. Yep. Stuff. Okay, what do we got? More oil. That's iron. I think that's it. Let's go back southeast. There's a bunch of black spots there I'd like to get cleared off the map. Wow. Firing ahead a little bit, eh? I'm really agitated. Which is all fun and games until I lose my hovercraft because I'm being too much of a jerk about it. Right? That'd be fun for all of 8 minutes. Yeah, this doesn't take long. I remember playing old games like Dune 2 and using a trike to clear out some of the land when the game starts off because it's all undiscovered territory. Which I always found weird for a strategy game like that because you've already got all the territory mapped. Because that's how you kind of go through the mission call out. It's like, we need to take some territory. And you get to pick like anywhere from 2 to 3 options. And they always have the same objectives, but the maps are a bit different. So it allowed for some variety in the game. After you beat the campaign as one faction, you could reload from scratch, just start from scratch, and pick a different path each time. That works out pretty nice. Adds quite a bit of longevity to the game. But it always struck me as weird, like the terrain was just unknown until you get on site locally and whatever, but... Anyway, it makes sense for the game mechanics, so it's not a big deal. Okay, we're heading back. Let's figure out what we want to do with everything, right? I'm gonna clean up some of this stuff. I'm not gonna turn these back on ever, I don't think. How much do we already have navigated without? Quite a bit. And there's 0% chance biters can come to us, so... Maybe I'll set up a radar later, but for now, this stuff can just get cleared out a little bit. Tidied up just a tad. Deep breath. Okay, what is next on the docket? I guess talking about how we're gonna set up our... boat logistics and shiz, right? What science are we missing? Probably blue? Definitely blue. Where's our blue science at? It's somewhere. Engines are the issue. Of course they are. Have we gotten any farther on our metal work? 5. Yeah, I'd say so there for sure. I'll take that, thanks. How many you got? 10. Yep, awesome. 3, good enough. 6, good enough. 6, good enough. Okay, cool. Yep, stuff is starting to leach out a bit here, and that's good. How many minerals do I have at the ready anyway? Oh, overshot. Yeah, a lot of that. Still a lot. We're doing good. We're doing great. Now, while I'm over here, how will our transportation network work? effectively, what I think I want to do is I want to harvest resources elsewhere, put them on a boat, bring the boat here, pull it off as quickly as possible, containerize it, and then ship the containers where needed. Maybe this is part of our mega battery solution I mentioned before. I wish there were more even cuts of land. Okay, next question. Where do we start our mining? I want titanium because titanium is made with, flying robot frame requires 1 titanium plate, and then construction robotics is what I want the most. No titanium, no titanium, no titanium, no titanium, no titanium. Cool, that works out. From a personal roboport perspective, this does require a little titanium. It also requires batteries, which I don't have yet. I've not gotten to batteries yet. This requires processing units. We're nowhere close. We could be close. We have it researched, don't we? Yeah, we do. The processing unit. We do have that. So, titanium and uranium in the same spot would be delightful, completely unnecessary. Actually, this island is completely separated from everything else. 3 million, 1 million, 370k. This might be a good contender to knock out. Considering how non-reached it is by anything else. So that's an option. Lead. A lot of lead. A lot of lead. Uranium, copper, uranium. A lot of iron and titanium. That's going to be a bit of a struggle. We're going to have fights. We're going to have struggle. It would be very disillusioned of me to be like, but I don't want to fight. There's going to be battle. There's going to be combat. In the words of Arvatos Vex, glorious. Yeah? Glorious combat. I can't do the voice. I can't do it justice. What's right here? Oh, the marker. Duh. Stone, titanium, copper, lava, which I'll need eventually. Actually, let's take a look into that. It's Titan, Night, Steel. Did I already research it? It's not already researched, is it? Maybe it was under advanced metallurgics or advanced material processing, whatever it's called. I could have sworn it was a separate research. And it was a red I-beam. Maybe it's this? Cobalt processing. Cobalt crust. Made in a dredger. Okay, and then the cobalt crust is then turned into ore. And then turned into concentrate. And then turned into... Oh, cobalt blast blend. Cobalt blast blend turns into ingots. Tailings filtration. Tailings water. I wonder what that is. Oh, okay. It's a slurry. That'll get us lead and titanium. Interesting. Okay, that's neither here nor there because I'm not doing any dredging. I must have already researched it. Am I high? Titanium is titanium. Simple as. Here it is. Titan steel. This is why I thought it was red. Okay, hot Titan steel, titanium plate, steel plate, cobalt ingot, made in a lava pool. Okay, we're using the lava pool for its heat source. That's the dilly-dilly with that. So this produces hot Titan steel. Hot Titan steel... Wait, this produces hot Titan steel plate. This takes Titan steel. This makes hot stuff with some slag. Hot Titan steel water makes Titan steel plate with steam. Slag leaching, slag and acid makes slag, stone, iron ore. Okay, so the neat thing is... Sorry, I started a sentence and then I started drinking my coffee. The thing is, we can use some of these products over and over and over and over again, and that's really cool. I really honestly like that. I think that's pretty dope. So all that's going to research. I need titanium, stone, iron. If I could find it by the coast, that would be pretty dope. This was kind of an idea. 643. Set up a shipping thing right there. Maybe. Maybe. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, maybe. I don't see titanium easily gotten anywhere else that's not going to involve boatloads of combat. Again, I'm not afraid of combat. I would just like to minimize the investment until we have bots where I can make things much more deployable, a lot faster, stronger, better. You get the idea. Okay. I really think that's the spot. So now, where do I want the unloading capability to be? I think I need flat surface, or at least straight surface, you know, flat like that, for minerals to come in properly. This might be my best bet right here. So, ship unload. Golly, that means I need a container for every single item, which might not be too bad. 1, 2. Coal isn't listed. Stone isn't listed. So that's 4. Titanium ore, uranium ore. 5, 6. That's not too bad. That's actually going to be the inverse of this. That's how this all got started. Realistically, I wanted one train to bring the materials here and unload whatever I wanted. So realistically, this is going to probably turn into our mega battery that I was talking about before, and I'd like a little more room than this. But all these surfaces are so unflat, it drives me crazy. Let's see here. Robots are going to make this trivial. But right now what I need is a boatload of wood and stone so I can get a whole mess of landfill done. I think that's our next shot. Can I pick a pack a little bit of stone? Stone? Nope, that'll give me bricks. Thank you. Landfill. And that was all the stone already gone. And that's all the stone already gone. I don't need, like, a ton. I need enough to even out the surface so I can build a ship and go from there. Not looking to change the world here. Well, I mean, I am. I mean, hold on. Some of these statements are not necessarily true. I am looking to change the world. I am looking to get stuff done. I am looking to modernize. I am looking to develop. We're going to develop the hell out of this industry. Maybe I'm going to have to place these power poles back. I don't know. But for right now, they bother me. We're going to get it all the way down here until the turn. There's the turn. Cool. Where do I want to set up shop? I want a lot of room. So we pull this line down, maybe? That line down, maybe. I have to figure out a two-way junction, which I haven't yet. So indecisive. I think there's some good options. This looks like a good option. I want like a ton of room, though. Let's take a look down here. Maybe this is a good tier 1 solution. I'm gonna need a ton of that, thanks. Cool. I think this will work. I need a dock, which I think I have. That looks about right. I need a ship. Engines, steel, steel, and steel. You guessed it. You guessed it. Alright, do we have engines sitting here somewhere? We don't. Can you just go to Blue Science? I need to steal some engines that are on your person, and I'd like to do that today. Where's our iron? Nope, you're doing coal. Go to steel plate, please, instead. Because we've got, what, 5 and 5 here? Yeah. The problem with our current setup is steel will never get any iron ore until iron plates are done. And that's kind of an issue. Speaking of which, can I steal some steel from military science? And I need a little bit of lead and some engines. Engines I sent to Blue Science, which is somewhere. Here we are. I need a cargo ship. One will be fine. It's 100 stacks of 25 each because I'm not packaging it. Man, can you imagine packaging it? Holy crap. Yep, burns through fuel like a son of a gun, as one might expect. Okay, now, how does this work exactly? What? Yeah, this is how we interact with the fuel. Which is fine. This seems slightly problematic. I will add a radar down here. This is getting to the part where we're not seeing it enough. Oh, no. We're fine. Never mind. Okay, how exactly does this work? With the liquid interfacers, wherever those are, there's like a specific item. Is it here? Ship loading pump. Tanker ships can be placed on water, doesn't collide with ships, and needs to be placed close to a waterway. That worked for the tanker ship. There is no specific item to interact with this. Can't place it on water. Okay, that's just showing me the openings. Think I'm dumb? How does this work? The tanker stuff is this here. The tanker stuff, when selected, ship loading pump. Do I not? I thought I had a few more. I guess I don't. You see the red that it's selected on the ship? That means that's what it's aiming or targeting at. So that works for offloading. That works just fine. For this, unless I'm really missing the point. Okay, here's what I want to do. We're going to save. We're going to go to the main menu. We're going to watch the tutorial here. Because I saw it. I saw it somewhere. Oh, this is where we could have gotten the idea for the underground pipes. Okay, I think the next screen has the as the thing. If not, I'll just go to freight forwarding. And I'll take a look, because there were some pictures. This looks like it's actually just jumping in with a yellow inserter. Like, it's literally no big deal. Yeah, blue inserter, all that. Yeah, just... I'm not seeing any red inserters, so... maybe that's just how this works? I'm waiting for anything to load or unload on this thing so I could see it work. Does it have to be up-down? It has to be up-down, but let's do some experimentation anyway. Of course, I put them in the wrong spots, because I'm a genius. Okay, you don't like... Okay. That loads just fine. So, to unload this ship as literally fast as we can. Right? And then because these are long arm inserters, we could do something like this. Let's test this a little bit. I want to make sure we have as much passing through as possible here. Yep, cool. There's the port. Okay, neat. So that's how we unload stuff. What this has to be is immediately processed and packaged and all that crap. So anyway, cool. That's how that works. Yeah, I'll drop it one after another. This is probably too much. Let's do this one set at a time, and let's go from there. It doesn't work the way I would wish it to. Is that even? Not looking for perfect symmetry. What I would like to do is set up a little thing here that makes this as even as possible without wasting as much space as possible. The other alternative we could do is if I want to waste a spot is something like this. And then just one is just a wild card. It doesn't give us full saturation at all. Can I actually do this? I'd rather fast inserters if I can. Yeah, they just do not reach. I don't know if I can build any farther, because the last time I had it closer, the game was like, hey, you need some space in between placing a boat. And maybe it's just the placing part. But either way, let's do this. Let's do this correct. This would be a way for us to do 4. And even load. Even load, perfect. When we get better stack inserter sizes, that's going to help immensely. So for right now, it's a little laggy, but that's okay. That's okay, that's alright. That actually doesn't quite fit my bill. Yep, it's fine. I still want that. Oh, hold on. This is offset by 1. 4. 4. We actually have 2 extra. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That is precisely what the deal is. Last one could be 6, just for sake of being a thing. You would go up. I'm out of reds. Cool. Blue science made it through. Grab all that. Grab all this. I just want to make sure this one looks good. I don't want horrible unbalancing. That's what I'm trying to prevent here. Yep, that works for me. Cool. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Now we could set up a balancer of sorts here, knowing that the left and the right side of the belt are even. Excuse me. There's that. That looks pretty good. For balancing's sake, I think I might need more underneath these and stuff, but effectively, balance. I've seen this balancer before, and I like it. It's not 100%, but it does help. I think it's just something like this, and then maybe 2 more balancers like that. Let's see here. So, do the math. An item comes in here, gets 50-50'd here, comes here, gets 50-50'd again. Unfortunately, this item stays on this side. An item here gets 50-50. Actually, if it goes on the outside, yeah, it doesn't... This is the strongest part that's going to push it from side to side. So what we're getting is comes in 50-50, comes in 50-50 again, comes in 50-50 again. Maybe that'll work. It's a really simple setup, but maybe it'll work. We're going to remove this, and I'll take that. Thank you kindly. I don't want that to happen. That looks kind of dumb, but whatever. Then what I would need to do to ensure a little bit of... Actually, we'll do it like this. It is... Hold on. I think I messed this up. Realistically, I guess this would be something like this. And that would ensure that any excess gets pushed through. Gets rebalanced again and again. Maybe I don't have to fart around with any of this. But anyway, there's a... It's a podunk real quick 4-3 splitter stabilizer thingamadoo. Yeah, it's fine. What's low in containers? Sulfur. Oh, I haven't messed with sulfur in a while. It kind of makes sense. I'll take a bunch of that. Take a whole mess of that. Where is sulfur? Thank you. Done deal. Alright. Now for the... Yeah, still sulfur, I get it. Now for the kind of interesting bit is... What do I need for the advanced stuff? Okay. What I want to do with this and what I want to accomplish is I want to load up freight as fast as possible, as absolute lightning jack flash. So here's kind of my gimmick. Raw materials on the back, maybe, or something like this, actually. Yeah, something like that. Completed cargo that way. So all I need are shipping crates, which I don't have, and I'm not going to have in ready supply. Realistically, I should just build a train to do it, but we're very close to bots. Well, I take that back, because we're not going to have logistics in ages, right? That's like a purple and a yellow and a whatever science. Oh, it's just a yellow science. What do I need for yellow science? Processing units, flying robot frames, low density structures. Okay, cool. 3 things I don't have. 3 3 things I don't have. Anyway, this is gonna look a lot like this, and like this, and like this. So the only thing I'm really missing are getting containers inside of these things, but I'm thinking like iron ore comes over here, copper comes over here, it gets packaged, and then as soon as possible, it gets shipped to some sort of storage area, and maybe this is the storage area. Maybe it doesn't get shipped anywhere. Only real problem is, again, without logistics bots, hauling crap around is going to be a little annoying. It's been a little while. Let me load up my personal save and show you kind of what I'm aiming at. It's going to be a bit about the battery, or the mana battery, or the basalt monolith, or whatever I called it before. And effectively, this is going to be a holding tank for all these condensed materials. After a certain point, stuff is just going to come in via boat, right? There's a lot of minerals that we're just going to bring in, so I'm not going to be doing any more local harvesting, but I want something like this. Regenerate oil on Navis. Convert it to offshore oil. Okay, I'm not saving the game, it doesn't matter. What I have here is I have a bunch of trains that are just bringing resources here. Right now it's stone, it's coal, it's wood. That's all I'm using this for. It's getting stashed away and processed. And then whenever I need it, I have dedicated train ports here that are loaded and ready to go. If I ever need coal, all I have to do is just go ahead and say, hey, I need a train, I need some coal. Right now what's happening is it's shipping it to the headquarters, which is here. I have a circuit network going past them saying, whenever I'm under 50,000 coal or something, bring me some coal. And what that'll do is that'll bring coal here. This is my uranium holdings, as you can see. Benefit of all that is I'm not holding a ton of minerals here. I'm not holding a ton of materials here. I'm holding here what I need. How much iron, how much copper, how much steel at a minimum. So that way I'm not holding, like I said, there's not a ton of storage here that's going on. All that storage is held here. Now for the ores, they're also being brought here and pulled off as quickly as they can via bots. Once that is being done, it's being loaded onto belt. I'm just pushing it somewhere else. It's actually being pushed here. And then it's processing as necessary. We've got it, it's just getting beltified, and then beltified, it's getting boxed again. These are segregated networks, if you can see, there you go. They are separated networks so they don't crash into each other. And then I've got another train array here that says, hey, we need iron XYZ place, go take it. So that's kind of how I have this set up. That's kind of the plan. Now it looks like I'm not really getting enough iron in here. There we go, it's happening. It just takes a while. Many of these boxes are just full. Holy crap. I have a lot of trains coming in at any given time bringing in materials. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is the construct I'm looking to make, though, for our game in freight forwarding. Something very simple like that. That is, well, it's not going to be super simple. But this is going to be the idea for the actual containerizing. Then what I'll have is a train depot. And it'll look something like this, maybe. Maybe I can tighten it up. But we'll give ourselves a little bit of generous space. Every single one of these is going to have its own load. So, iron ore, copper ore, coal, stone, and uranium, and the nodules. Nodules? What are they called? Nodules. We have a ferrous nodule, a cupric nodule, we're going to be mining titanium, we're going to be mining cobalt nodules or whatever. So that's how this is going to work. Before all that happens, we'll have a bit of a check here. We'll check via circuit network and we'll say, hey, are the boxes here full? Are they ready? Are they just absolutely full with product? Are they waiting on trains? Well, we don't want this to overflow. So we'll have a storage area over here or something, and that's going to store the overflow. Then we could also put a little bit of circuit logic, and we could say, hey, make sure you let us know if the stops are low on stuff. And that's going to be like a neat little stopgap until we get bots. Yep, I think so. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call this episode a little short. I've been getting a lot of work pings while we've been gaming. I don't have to work today, but I guess I might be. So I'm going to go handle that. Let's go ahead and wrap up. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Freight Forwarding is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.